everyone, I'm going to make a pasta, a spaghetti, one of my favorite recipes that I like making, and I've done a couple of them in my previous videos, and I thought, oh, it was time to make a new one because the other ones were a little bit older, so it's just time to make a new one. So because you find out more fresh ingredients that are out there and that you can put in there. But anyways, but I found this beautiful organic, this only takes about 5-6 minutes, so I'm going to wait to put that in there. And I'm going to lower that water because I got it into a rolling boil. I'm going to turn on my skillet, my cast iron skillet, what I'm going to use. And this cast iron skillet, it's got some stuff in there. This cast iron skillet is really multi-purpose. You could do your one-pot meals, and I've used it before. Or you could use a nice, I like these kind for some reason. You know what? I think I'm going to use it. Only because I find that it's easy to use. And I'll put this over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn on for my beautiful stainless steel that I haven't used in a while because I've been using this a lot. So I have my water that's boiling, and then I have some, this is going to be heated up, and I'll use my tongs for later. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some extra virgin olive oil. And I'd say that's about a good tablespoon. You could use butter if you'd like, but not for me, not this kind. And then some mixture of canola oil. You could use sapola oil, grapeseed oil. Make sure that it's high heat, that it's developed, and this is organic, and this is developed for high heat. Now, there are people out there that have issues with canola oil. I don't know too much about it, but it's what we've used, and it's been okay for us. Unless if you're concerned, then give me some information and put it on my comment, and just give me a link that I can look into it, because all I know that is it's what we used, and it's been okay so far. But who knows, right? With these oils. So basically what I'm going to do is just slice my, julienne slice my onion. Okay. Okay. And then just kind of put it in there. Make sure your skillet is nice and hot. And you can dice it if you'd like, but I'm going to slice it. So I start off with slicing that. Then I'm going to get my bell pepper and just kind of slice my bell pepper. I have some cremini mushrooms, and what cremini mushrooms are baby portobellos. You probably already know that, but I thought I'd put it out there. Go ahead. Put that in there. And saute that. When I'm cooking my vegetables and everything, I want to make sure what cooks the fastest, or what do I want cooked the longest. So as you see, I have a real large group of, I'm taking my spices out. I have a real large group of vegetables here. I have my spinach, and I know it only takes like seconds for spinach to cook. And then I have my flowers. I do have some flowers here that I'm going to be using. And that doesn't take very long. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the tips off, and then go ahead and slice them. Because I'm going to put that in because they're in my garden, and why not use them, right? It's just going to add some incredible flavor to my spaghetti. Alright. You don't have to always stuff them. And then I'm just going to go ahead and slice my cremini mushrooms. If they seem to be a little outdated, just go ahead and give them a nice rinse. And it's always great to have fresh, but don't throw them away. You can just cook them up and they'll be just really delicious. So, because my squash takes a little bit longer to cook, I'm going to go ahead and add that next. So the first thing is first, if you're going to add carrots to this, I would put them in at the same time, like a mirepoix, I would put them at the same time as you do the onions and the bell peppers. And I add a little bit of salt, and then pepper, why not? Okay. That'll help make make the onions a little bit soft. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and slice my zucchini. You can cube them, you can slice them. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this in half. I think I've shown you a few knife skills on how to cube zucchini. And then I'm just going to go ahead and slice these. Oops. Just like I would my mushrooms. Cut it in half and just slice. You could use your mandolin if you'd like. So I'm going to put, so that takes about the same time. Well, I just don't have enough room here. So, this is going to be a great pasta. And I love finding pasta that's already made, and I usually get my pasta that's made in Italy. So I love their pasta, the organic, handmade pasta. You can find it in your specialty stores, or you can find it in your local grocery market, or you can order it. Nowadays you can order anything. So, I mean, the less packaging the better, but I mean, but if you're working and you're a career person, you're a career woman, I would definitely go ahead and, just get a nice package. Why not? See, that's starting to caramelize really well. Go ahead and add my cremini mushrooms with my zucchini. That'll be my next thing to do. Lost one. Oh, lost another. That happens. Then I might want to add a little bit more color to it. I'm getting those little baby ones. I'm putting them in here. Little tiny ones that I got off the flour. I'm putting those in as well. And then I have this beautiful summer squash. I'm going to use a piece of that. I really like it, and so why not? It'll give it some color. And some additional flavor. You want to, this is another summer squash. I'm going to save that. I think that's enough squash in there. Add a little bit more salt, pinch while it's going. Meantime, I'm going to go ahead and, no, tomatoes you're not supposed to lose. And just cut your baby tomatoes. I cut them in half. Don't mind if I have one. They are so sweet. I'll tell you, you can't go wrong when you go to the farmer's market. Plus it's fun. Who wouldn't want to go to the farmer's market? It's so much fun to shop at the farmer's market. Because then you're picking your fruit without anybody packaging it up. You find all kinds of nice things at the farmer's market. Gonna try. I'm gonna add some garlic to that. I want to add a little bit of garlic. I don't know if you can see. Hopefully you can. I'm gonna put this aside. Alrighty. Well, I'm just losing stuff here. Need a bigger table. That's okay. Let's smash this garlic up. Peel it. Some folks don't peel it. You don't have to peel it if you want to, but I do. I'll mix it up with my tomatoes there. Okay, so there you have it. I think I need, well, if you want to make it garlicky, that's like about a good, these are small pieces of garlic, so I'm just going to mince it up. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn on, at this point, turn on my water. Mince up my ajo, my garlic, okay? Finally mince it up. And the reason why I waited to put the garlic in, because sometimes when you overcook the garlic, it becomes bitter. So. That garlic smells good. Let's put another one in there. I love garlic. He doesn't like garlic. And that's indicating toxins when it's bitter. And you really don't want those toxins in there. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. So I want to add my tomatoes next. So I want those to, oh, they're going to be so good. This is going to be a delicious pasta. Plus, it gives it a nice color. Seeds and all, folks. This is not a concasse. I do it with a gazpacho. I do a concasse. And peelings and all. Looking beautiful. I want that water to come into a rolling boil. Okay. And scoop up that seafood. Make sure it doesn't squirt. I'm going to lift this up for you so you can see. Okay. Take your white wine. I have a wine from France. Parlez-vous français? Je parle très un peu. I still need to go to France. Pour that in. Yeah, I could just swim in it. All the alcohol is going, whatever's in that wine is going to cook up. So, once you wait at the last minute to put it in, and then anyways, I wouldn't do it like that. Yeah, I wanted to get that nice flavor. Want to make sure you get a tasting fork. Okay. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. I'm going to take my spinach. I take the stems off of when I'm doing a pasta. And it just makes the pasta nicer. And just cut it off like that. And you mix it up with your zucchini flowers. I giggle when I make these kind of dishes because I'm thinking this is going to be so freaking delicious. Frickin', I said frickin'. It's going to be so delicious when I finish. Okay. Oh, baby, you need to cook here. You need to boil up. Okay, so that's hot. I'm going to add some salt to it. I don't like adding a lot of salt, but I think it's to your preference. But the rule of thumb is make it as, you want to add enough salt, like salt water. But if you have a dietary issue, I'd just be careful. Because I don't think adding salt would be very beneficial to you. If you have a low tolerance to salt for whatever reason. So I'm going to go ahead and you can break your pasta in half. You can, or you can put it in whole if you want. I'm going to break this pasta because I want to make more. So, make more of that in there too. Come say, and this is flat leaf parsley. I'm just going to take a little bit. It's very pungent. I'm probably not even going to take that much. I'll probably take, it's very strong. So, you can use curly parsley. I'm just going to chiffonade it just a little bit to give it that nice Mediterranean flavor. Okay, that in there, and then come on, boil. It's been hot, so I'm going to leave that. So just add that in there, and then add a little bit of lemon, a squeeze of lemon. It's going to balance out all the flavors and give it just that touch of acidity, which the tomatoes have acidity in them, but they're very sweet. And I'm going to add some thyme. Add a little bit of thyme. That's a good teaspoon. And fresh is always better, of course. Turn that off. Make sure I'm going to go ahead and put a lid over that. So, just so I can bring it up to a boil. And I probably should have had that going, that pasta going on about, I would say about 5 minutes before this is done. Now I'm going to tell you, this is, I'm going to use, you could use Herbe de Provence. I have 21 seasonings in there. Put that up so I don't confuse myself. Put it up so that you don't. If you want to add some bay leaves, you can. I think there's something missing in my pasta, and I just kind of want to give it a little bit of a bite. I'm going to get a little bit of red pepper flakes, just like a half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Give it a little bump. And it just, I don't know, something about those red pepper flakes that make it really flavorful. Plus it's good for you. It's good for your metabolism. Okay. Let's try this. This is your... It tastes like I'm in Greece somewhere, even though I've never been there, but that's what it tastes like. It's so delicious. And you can make like a big batch of this and can it, I would think. Or you could even go ahead and freeze it, I would say. But this isn't going to last, so. Oops. Okay, now if that boils over, get a wooden spoon, and I'll keep it from boiling over. So, which is pretty cool. I don't know what it is. I don't know the science behind it, but it actually works.